Hi, I'm Luke from Steam Australia, and this is the Sv8d. Very powerful little unit, 8 bar steam pressure, 3-speed built-in wet and dry vacuum, and also a detergent injection function. Suitable for cleaning most things in any facility, from bathrooms to upholstery, right through to pretty much anything. Okay. To use the machine, very simple. Basically plug it into a 10 amp power point, flick the main switch on the machine down at the front here, okay, and we're basically just waiting for a little orange light to turn on. Okay, the machine will generally take around 5 minutes to heat up. All right, these 4 lights down the far side here, they're your different steam pressures. So you've got level 1, level 2, level 3. The lights in the vacuum, the lights in the middle here are your vacuum. So you've got level 1, level 2, level 3, and then you've got your detergent function over the far side here. Okay. All of these lights are controlled by the little keypad up on the handle here. Okay. So we basically just match the picture up. Okay. Here we can see we've got a little steam cloud. So we match that up to the picture on the handle. Okay. And they basically control all the functions of the machine. Now, we've got this little green light turn on. That basically means the machine's fully heated and fully pressurised, and you're ready to start cleaning. So to release the steam from the machine, basically pull this small trigger underneath the handle here. As you can see, that'll release the steam for you. To increase the steam pressure of the machine, again we match the picture up with the lights down on the display. If we hold the red button down to the steam, that'll then increase your steam pressure up to level 2. And if we keep that held down, that'll increase the pressure up to level 3. Okay. Now, your chemical injection function, if we push this little green button up on the hose here, that'll turn your little light down on the display, and that'll take the steam from a constant jet into more of a pulse. And with each pulse, you'll inject a small amount of detergent in with the steam. Now the vacuum function is a bagless vacuum. Okay, it works off a water filter. That's the primary filtration system. So basically you will need a small amount of water inside the vacuum waste bucket before the machine will allow you to turn the vacuum on. The easiest way to set your water level is to remove the top clear cover, remove the secondary filter cover, okay, until you have your vacuum waste bucket. Okay. When you set the machine up originally, keep this bucket completely empty. If we hit the little vacuum button down on the hose here, that'll try and activate the vacuum. It'll sense it has no water in the bucket and therefore trip a little sensor. Okay. Basically, you just have to fill this compartment with water until that little sensor stops flashing, and that will then indicate we have the correct water level. Now that our little red light has stopped flashing, we can then refit both of our covers. And if we press that little white button on the hose, that'll then turn the vacuum on. Pressing the button once will turn the vacuum on or off. If you want to increase the pressure, have the vacuum running and hold that white button down. Now level 2, and then up to level 3. And again, if we press the button once, that'll turn the vacuum function off. Okay, so each different system of the machine is fitted with a water level sensor. Okay, so if you get a little red light flash above the steam lights, basically means we're out of water for the steam and we need to fill some more water into the main water tank at the front of the machine here. Okay, again, as we've already seen, if we don't have enough water or too much water inside the vacuum bucket, we'll get a little red light trip above the vacuum lights on the display. Okay? And the same will happen for your chemical. If you get a little red light flash above your chemical, you need to refill the chemical tank, which is located under the clear vacuum cover. And these are the standard accessories that come included with the Sv8d. The tooling can sometimes be the most confusing aspect of the machine. but once you start to break it down into certain areas, it does become quite simple. We'll start off here with the extension ones. You get two 50cm extension ones included with the machine, okay, which will give you a total reach of 1 metre from the hose nozzle and 3.5 metres from the hose itself, from the machine itself. Okay. You'll get one multi-purpose steam and suction tool. Okay. This tool is basically suitable for any kind of flat surface, whether it be tabletops, walls, any flat surface. This tool will do the job for you. Okay. There's then 3 different inserts that will fit onto that tool. 2 different size squeegees, one of 15 centimetres, one of 25 centimetres. Basically, push them straight onto your multi-purpose steam and suction tool, and you're ready to go clean some windows. Okay. Apart from the two squeegees, we also have this 15cm upholstery brush. Okay. That will click on just the same way as the squeegees do. Okay. Suitable for cleaning any type of upholstery. For delicate upholsteries like leather, we then have this microfiber socket. If we wrap that around the upholstery brush, like so, that microfiber socket will absorb any of the excess moisture from the steam and also stop the steam penetrating into the delicate fabric like leather. Essentially, you turn the steam pressure down quite low till you can only just see the steam coming through the cloth. That will encapsulate the heat but reduce the moisture, so it'll still sanitise the surface as you run the cloth down the fabric. Okay. 30cm multi-purpose floor tool. Okay. With this floor tool, again, we get 3 different inserts. So we get a rubber squeegee insert for hard floors, like tiles, concrete, lino, for example. A solid plastic insert for carpets, and then we'll get a soft nylon bristled insert for just general vacuuming on delicate surfaces like floorboards, where you need to be a little bit careful in case you scratch the surface. And all of these inserts will fit into the same floor tool. Okay. Basically, turn these little grey tabs on top of the floor tool to the open position, flip the tool upside down, insert the insert, turn the tabs back to the locked position, and that will then hold your insert in place. Okay? And it's basically the reverse to remove the insert. We then go on to our detail nozzles. You get 2 detail nozzles with this machine. A detail nozzle with the steam and vacuum function, and then a steam only detail nozzle with a short extension. For cleaning grout and detailed jobs like that, the steam and suction detail nozzle would be the one that we suggest to use. Generally, the steam alone is enough to clean most of your grout. If you find that the steam alone isn't giving you the result that you're after, we then have various different brushes that will fit onto that detail nozzle, so you can actually agitate the surface as you steam. In conjunction, we then have different vacuum nozzles that will fit onto that same detail nozzle, so you can agitate your grout, angle the head down, and vacuum out any leftover waste. Okay. So the 3 standard brushes that come included with the machine is a small 3cm nylon brush, a small 3cm stainless steel brush, and then you get a large 2-inch nylon brush as well. Now this detail nozzle, without the vacuum function with the extension, would be more suitable for jobs basically where you don't want to get your hands, like in around your toilet bowl, up in dirty air vents, that kind of thing. You also get a small scraper that comes with the machine. Again, that will fit onto your detail nozzle, and you can actually agitate jobs as needed. You also get a full instruction manual with the machine, which will cover every aspect of the machine that you could possibly need to know. And we also give you a quick start guide and an accessory user guide with the machine as well. Now all of your tools will fit together the same way. Basically push the 2 tools together, flick the little locking tab into place, that'll lock your tools in position. To remove, it's essentially the reverse. Flick your little locking tab and separate the tools. Now, all of your tooling can fit to one extension wand, two extension wands, or straight to the hose itself. It's really up to the user, depending on the application at hand. As for detergent to use in the machine, we recommend our own detergent, which is a 101 degreaser and gum remover. It's essentially a multi-purpose soap. It's suitable for any kind of cleaning job, from chewing gum removal to carpet cleaning to commercial kitchens, for example. The reason we recommend this chemical is it doesn't react with heat, so we don't have any kind of atomizing problems breathing the chemical in, and it also is low foaming. Okay? As the vacuum sensor inside the Sv8d works off a small float, we don't have any issues with the float sitting on top of the foam and causing you to empty the bucket sooner than you would need to. And here we have the optional accessories available for both the SV6 and the Sv8d. The most common of which is the steam mop attachment. Now, the one we have here is the mop adapter kit. Okay, basically runs a steam and vacuum to steam only adapter between your steam and vacuum hose and the steam only floor mop head. Okay. Optionally, we also have it in a 2.5 metre hose or a 5 metre hose, but the advantage of the adapter kit is it will fit straight onto your standard steam and vacuum hose and basically save downtime between switching hoses and whatnot. Basically, the way that this tool works is it runs a microfiber pad in between the tooling head and the flooring surface. That microfiber pad then absorbs the excess water from the steam, leaving the surface quite dry after steaming. It essentially eliminates the need to then vacuum up the excess moisture. Okay? It can be used on basically any kind of flat surface, from flooring, ceilings, walls to tabletops. Okay? The next optional accessory that we have is the optional upholstery tool. Now, the machine does come standard with a upholstery tool. The advantage of the optional upholstery tool over the standard tool is the fact that it's got a single outlet, which creates much more pressure. So when you're doing jobs like mattress cleaning and sanitising, this will actually penetrate much deeper into the fabric, giving you a much more thorough clean. Okay? The other advantage is we then have the transparent vacuum nozzle, which will allow you to see just how much dirt you're extracting from the surface. The next tool that we have is the triangular brush. Okay? Again, this is a steam-only tool, so we need to run a steam-only adapter between the standard steam and vacuum hose and the triangular brush itself. Now, the benefit of this brush is it has large bristles which allow for great agitation on porous surfaces like concrete. It also has these small clips where you can wrap a microfiber or absorbent towel around this tool and essentially use it the same way you would as a steam mop. The next tool is the 40 centimetre floor tool. It works very much the same as the standard floor tool, just covers a larger surface area and allows you to get large flooring areas done much quicker. We then have the optional window squeegee. Again, works very similar to the standard window squeegees, it's just a much more heavy duty and commercial version. The next tool that we have is the commercial detail nozzle. The benefit over this detail nozzle, as opposed to the standard detail nozzle, is it has a much smaller outlet, resulting in much higher pressure at the nozzle itself, and this nozzle is also stainless steel, so it reduces any chance of breakage while putting pressure on the tool itself. We then have these larger brushes that will fit onto this tool, and again allow you to agitate a much larger surface area than you could with the 3 centimetre smaller detail brushes. These brushes come in 3 different types: stainless steel, nylon or brass, all suited for different applications. The next tool that we have is the long commercial detail nozzle. The main benefit of this tool is the reach of the detail nozzle, which will allow you to get deep into your ovens, in behind your fridge, or your hidden nooks and crannies.